Yeah, I mean, we've been to a lot. Each of us, probably between the two of us, have probably been to 25 or 30 opens. I mean, we've been to a lot of them. This is obviously one of the smaller ones, but it didn't. Even though it sort of feels small, it's all sort of relative. There were less people. It's smaller, so I think it kind of worked in a weird way. I was comfortable. We were talking about last night when we left here. Is before you come to a big event, you kind of try to mentally prepare yourself for what you're going to be. And I'm a little bit of a negative Nelly, so I kind of mentally prepared myself for this to kind of be a difficult week. And it wasn't difficult. I mean, there were challenges. There were some logistical challenges. Having the driving range a little ways away, it's a little difficult, but it wasn't a reason not to be here.
As best as we understand it, the USGA has the course until the Monday after the Open, just in case they need it for a playoff or a weather delay. And if they don't need it, they invite sponsors and guests and members of the media and lucky hangers-on like us to come out and get to appreciate the course in open conditions.
So you came down from New York to play. What time did you head down here today?
This morning at 10 a.m., drove straight to the golf course and right to the tee.
How do you think the course fared this week? I know the weather didn't help in terms of the sort of getting around the course, but overall, what was your impression of the venue?
I can't really speak for the USGA leadership, but I think from my perspective, it seemed like a wonderful venue. I know we called it a boutique open because it's not as large a venue as some of the others that we typically play at, but having been out on the course a lot during the week, it seemed like spectators were having a wonderful time. And didn't see any big log jams. That people, the traffic around the course seemed to flow pretty well. So just from my observations, it seemed like it was a resounding success.
It definitely take a couple good months, but it was mostly the outskirts, as you can kind of see. As far as greens, tee boxes, fairways go, it's those should hold up. But the healing process outside of that should take a few months. But that was to be expected, of course.
And how were your few days here?
It was excellent.
Yeah.
It was a once in a lifetime experience. I'm never going to be able to go to the Open again, most likely, just because I have 3 kids and stuff. But yeah, it was amazing. Lexus was great. USGA was great. It was a great time. Really enjoyed it.
I assume the course is playing pretty easy.
Yeah, we're killing it. We haven't lost a ball yet. How about that?
What do you think the primary factors will be in terms of a return?
I think Tiger said it best. I mean, Tiger finished 32nd, I think. He had his highest 72-hole total at the U.S. Open, and I think he said that he could definitely see it coming back to this golf course. I mean, it held up. Everyone was always curious if it was going to hold up to the modern game, and it definitely did. It was difficult. I mean, there's 2 ways about it. It was hard. It was like getting dental surgery sometimes, but it was still, it was a great test, and I think from a competitive standpoint, it was perfect. I mean, if you can figure out the logistics like they did this week, yeah, definitely.